welcome to ET Energy World. We're coming to you from India Energy Week 2025 right here in New Delhi. Today's day 2. I'm Devina Lasson and joining me is Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi. He's the Director Personnel at Powergrid. Doctor, thank you for joining. Pleasure to talk to you today.
Thank you very much.
So, of course, we're here at the backdrop of India Energy Week. How has your experience been so far?
Yeah, it's very fantastic. A lot of stalls have come up and a lot of energy and knowledge sessions are going on and related to Indian energy transition weeks.
Doctor, we're here understanding all the innovations in energy, in the future of sustainability. Surely there's also a shift in the skills that are required, the workforce that's required behind the scenes. Can you tell us a little bit about this, how Powergrid is handling the shift in the skill set and the internal workforce?
Yeah, you're right. Because of this energy transition, a lot of skill workforce requirement is required. We are venturing into the offshore wind mill projects. So we'll have to evacuate our transmission system from offshore projects to the land masses. So we need to have skill development for our own employees for civil engineering jobs and offshore platforms, construction jobs, and then evacuation of undersea lines and transmission systems as well. And this transition, if I talk about, a lot of work is going on in Rajasthan and Gujarat projects,
yes.
In solar energy projects. A lot of solar panels have come up in Rajasthan and arid areas of Gujarat. So we'll have to evacuate these power from power source areas to the various parts of the country.
Yes,
so
yes.
We are building green energy corridors. We have built a lot of corridors as of now, and we are still building new corridors in India. So the green energy corridors comprise of HVDC stations also, 765 stations also, and high voltage 400 kV stations also. If I talk about the 765 system in India, so we have more 765 transmission lines in India than the sum total of all the world.
Wow, fantastic.
So that's huge 765 systems we are operating in India. We are going to build highest altitude HVDC stations in Leh and Ladakh region. So that is the first of highest altitude in the world. We have built 1200 kV HVDC stations, transmission lines and stations also. We have already started operating these lines. So that is also first in the world. So for this transition of energy, a lot of work is going on, and the future skill requirement related to artificial intelligence, machine learning, and then data analytics. We are building our workforce for these areas also.
Okay. So what would you say it really takes to modernize the skill set, the capabilities of the existing workforce to be ready for all these transitions and all the especially upgrade in technological solutions that we are seeing in the power sector?
Yeah, you're right. For transmission evacuation projects, if we'll have to make our employees ready for this skill requirement of artificial intelligence and augmented reality and virtual reality. So we are training our employees through IIT Bangalore in AI/ML courses. A lot of employees have already been trained in these areas. Then workforce skilling, we are going through Power Sector Skill Council. Then in the area of transmission line constructions also, we have made skill development centers at Malda, Banka, and 2 more we are opening at Basi and Rajgarh, wherein we pick up unemployed youth from the villages. Then we train them in power transmission erection jobs, then transmission line stringing jobs, then line foundation jobs also. And then these employees or the trained manpower is getting employed by our agencies, the contractor employees.
Okay.
This happened because we face some kind of constraints in manpower front at the contractors agencies end. So a lot of projects have come up because of requirement of the power sector. As you know that what we have done in last 75 years from independence 1947 to till date, we are going to replicate in next 5 to 6 years in the power transmission sector also and in power generation projects also.
Fantastic. So what would you say is the role of capacity building to enhance your operational efficiency and really just to be geared up to meet the requirements of all these big large scale projects we have in the pipeline?
Yeah. There's like predictive analytics, predictive maintenance of our substations. We use drones in transmission lines. In far-flung areas of the villages and all far-flung areas of the India, we capture images through drones of our transmission tower equipments and parts, and then we analyze in the labs what are the predictive maintenance requirement for these areas. Similarly, in the substations, we use augmented reality and virtual reality headgears we use, and sitting at one place, we monitor these kind of activities. We have opened project management centers at our corporate office, Gurgaon, wherein we capture images from all the construction sites. And then we see the safety aspects and the construction management aspects. All these aspects are being looked from the one center.
Okay, wonderful.
And then operational part, we are managing National Technical Asset Management Center at Maneshar, wherein we have the remote controls of all the substations. We have around 280 substations. So all the substations are being remote controlled from one location in India.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you for all this input, Doctor. Before we wrap up, what do you think is the importance of such initiatives like India Energy Week?
It's very good initiative by the Government of India. Through this, we have the opportunities for networking with the other agencies and all the stakeholders of the power grid also, and the energy sector also.
Right, Doctor. Thank you so much for sharing all your insights. Pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's all we have for you on this segment on ET Energy World. But do stay tuned for more updates on Day 2 of India Energy Week 2025. Stay tuned.